Good morning and welcome to Rusty Duck Garage. Today we are driving our 2022 Ford Bronco Base model equipped with a 2.3 engine and an automatic transmission. The only two options this Bronco has is the automatic transmission and floor mats. We're on our way to Ashwood, Oregon. This morning we left Maupin and traveled to Madras. From Madras, we traveled out to Pony Butte Road. Pony Butte Road is near Cow Canyon. Now, this canyon that we're driving through here is not Cow Canyon. However, I'm not sure of the name of it, but I thought it was a very beautiful canyon to video as we're cruising along. And you can see this road out here is very, very rough.
Here we are entering Ashwood, Oregon. Elevation is about 2,500 feet. Real small town. I don't know what the population is. It wasn't on the sign, but can't be many. It's out in the middle of nowhere here. 22 miles to Antelope, 47 miles to Mitchell, and 17 miles to Horse Haven. Now, none of those towns are very big. But bigger than Ashwood.
Well, we traveled around Ashwood for a good 15-20 minutes, and we never saw anyone in town. Not one car, not one person. We did see a few deer, and as we were approaching this bridge here, we could see something walking down the middle of the bridge. At first I thought it was a goose, but then it turned out to be a turkey. And you can see this group of turkeys over here. Now, a group of turkeys, I would call them a flock of turkeys, but that's not really right. I looked it up and they say a group of turkeys is called the raptors. Well, I would hate to try to explain that to anybody, but I'm going to call it a flock of turkeys. And you can see there was a pretty good group of them out here in this field. And they seem to be wandering around town like nobody's business.
Come and catch up to the other turkeys.
Yeah.
Look, there's a deer.
Well, we patiently waited for the turkeys to cross, and they finally did. Then we rounded the corner and noticed that the road up ahead was a gravel road, but mostly a dirt road. And with only 1,000 miles on the Bronco, I wasn't too thrilled.
Well, we're 7 miles in on the gravel road, and this is what we come to. It's an unmaintained dirt road here. Divide Road, Highway 218, 12 miles, and what do we got up on top there? Coaster Road, Ashwood, 6 miles, Cherry Creek, 5 miles. So, really not sure what to do. Okay, here we go. Gonna go to Donnybrook.
Oh, now it says reroute.
Right?
Yeah.
Nobody traveling.
Well, the maps that we had for the area were pretty good, but the legend on them showed this as being paved road, which it definitely was not. And we did not have cell service, so we really couldn't look on our maps.
Cattle coming on down here. At the welcome porch.
Well, we could see as soon as we started headed down the road there that there hadn't been very many cars traveling down this road. And as muddy as it was, we didn't figure it was going to get any better. And as we got down the bottom hill where this house was, we definitely could see that nobody was really traveling this road. So we figured this was probably not the best route and turned around and drove back up the hill to the intersection, which wasn't very far away. Then we knew that we could turn right and most likely come out in Antelope. Well, at this point, the Bronco probably had less than 2,000 miles on it. And I really wasn't thrilled about all this mud that was packing up underneath the wheel wells and in the frame and whatnot. But there really wasn't a whole lot I could do about it. And just had to power through it all.
I have a feeling that grader is used out here.
Well, I was much relieved when we finally made it to the paved road, although I don't think I could have packed any more mud underneath the Bronco. We stopped in front of this repair shop here in Antelope and took a couple pictures of the Bronco there. Kind of a neat background. Then we traveled on to Shaniko. Shaniko was a very neat old town that had a lot of activity back in the day. I'm not sure what all they did here, whether it was agricultural or just the travelers that were coming through town. But the highway kind of bypasses Shaniko now, and it's just not a lot going on there. I've been over there several times in the summer months, and it's really not very busy. But it is a very neat little town, a lot of fun to go through and look at the buildings, and there's a few old cars inside the buildings over here that I got to look at one point. Well, it was a long day, but we finally made it to the Dalles, where we ate at Country Cousins restaurants, and we stayed at the Dalles Inn, where we got a good night's sleep. The next morning, we left the Dalles and took the scenic highway alongside of Interstate 84. Well, I believe this was in Carson, Washington, and you can see that 1963 Falcon Sprint and the little 63 Nova, 64 Nova wagon there. Really a neat car. And then I believe a 61 Ford wagon there. Beautiful cars. Didn't get a chance to really get out and take some good shots of the cars, but they were pretty awesome. I really liked that Falcon, especially if it had a 4-speed, but I didn't look. And you'll want to stay tuned all the way to the end for some random photos of families and friends. Thank you. Hey, that concludes today's video of the Bronco road trip, part 2 there. And you'll want to stay tuned. I'll be releasing part 3 here in the near future. And if you like this kind of video, please like, share, and subscribe. And that would really help us out. And we'll catch you next time at Rusty Duck Garage. And now for some randomly added photos of family and friends. Enjoy.